For by the Veterans Lender and Veritas Funding.
Well, he calls himself the Veterans Lender, and he prides himself in going the distance to help all veterans through the home purchase process. For him, it's personal. Joining us now with his story and to tell us how that story launched a business is Michael Mesa. And Michael, welcome to Daytime.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. So I'm a former Army NCO, so this program and initiative is personal for me. And I started my lending career in '97, and I personally used my own benefits 4 times. So I understand the power of the VA home loan process. So I get to see it from, both a veteran standpoint, but then also as a mortgage lender. So for me, it's very personal. I get to help my fellow veterans.
And Michael, you said you had some difficulty during that process when you were trying to purchase a home, and really from that experience said, you know what, I don't want this to happen to another veteran. Yeah,
it was my first house that I bought when I was actually still in the Army. And the real estate professionals were telling me, hey, if you try to use your VA home loan benefits, you're going to have a difficult time. Sellers don't want to take your offer because it's VA. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I earned this. This is my benefit, and you're supposed to be my advocate. Why are you, kind of trying to talk me out of this or make it seem like it's, not a beneficial thing for me? And that resonated with me. It bothered me to the point where, when I got into lending, I said, buying a house should be a joyful experience. You should not be made to feel, some kind of way that's not, empowered. Just because you choose to use a loan program that frankly your service entitled you to. So.
And you said there's a lot of really misinformation out there when it comes to these different programs.
There is. I think a lot of the biggest misconceptions circle around, VA home loans are only beneficial to, the person buying the house, and that, if you're selling a house and somebody comes using a VA home loan, that it's going to be more expensive, or the house is going to come in under value. And the reality is that's not true. There are some situations, of course, where appraisals come in low and things of that nature, but by and large, selling a house to a veteran using the VA home loan is just as beneficial as selling somebody using conventional financing, USD or FHA. So.
And of course, everybody coming to you has a different story or a different way that would be best, but you really pride yourself in that relationship to help them achieve the best.
Absolutely. When you're buying a house, and especially when you're choosing financing, it's not a one-size-fits-all. Right. And, for us, we have to understand what our clients want, where they've been, where they're trying to go, so that when we create a mortgage plan for them, we want to make sure that it not only gives them the ability to, purchase a home, but it's not going to affect their ability to contribute to a 401k, to be able to deal with life circumstances. For example, if you've got a child that's turning 16, they're going to drive, and believe me, that's expensive.
Yes, it is.
How are you going to take care of their insurance costs? So we want to make sure that the mortgage plan we put together is not going to make you have to choose between the house and your retirement or your family. So we take that very seriously.
How important is it to also be out there educating for the different real estate agents, helping them understand the process and the options that veterans have?
Well, I think it's vital. I think if we don't give the information out there from the source, there's, again, a lot of misconceptions that can be born from something I've heard or what have you. So being able to go in there and really tell them, hey, look, this is how it is. This is on the back end. What we see as a lender, I was an underwriter for 5 years, so I can look at it and say, okay, what you might think might be an issue really is not. And, empowering those real estate agents to embrace the veteran and the VA home loans by that information, I really think, allows us to be good stewards of the industry and continue to serve a demographic that, frankly, is underserved.
Wow, and you have an office right in Kingsport.
Yeah, we're in the middle of building out our new office space in downtown, and hopefully we plan to take occupancy in mid-September. Super excited about that. And but for now we're very mobile. We're happy to meet our clients and our partners wherever they are. So.
And you say family hours first.
Absolutely, 100%.
And that's all the veterans.
They are. They're my family. We served, and it doesn't matter the era of your service. We all took the same oath. We all raised our right hand, and every day for us is Veterans Day. That's what we do, and we take care of each other.
I love the passion. Great to have you on the show. Thank you for sharing your story and what you're doing to help other veterans. We're going to give everybody the information. Again, it's the Veterans Lender. There is a website right there, theveteranslender.com. You can also get a hold of him through an email and a phone number that's right there as well. Michael, thanks so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
The preceding segment paid for by the Veterans Lender and Veritas Funding.